Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMtrading. Today is March 29, 2021, and today is Monday morning. So welcome back, everybody. Looking at the highlights of the day, we're watching the Dow Jones retracing in pre-market trading. There is no major economic event scheduled for today. So as we look at the various markets, first starting out with the currencies, US dollar slightly higher versus the major pairs. And as we look at the indices, the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ both retraced after a decent bounce last Friday. And looking at commodities, gold still unchanged, while oil retracing after the evergreen vessel has been released from the Suez Canal, causing havoc and raising some issues in terms of distribution of goods and services to the EU. Now, looking at the stocks, Alcoa still showing strength and Bitcoin still unchanged. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So we're going to take a look here at the Euro USD and look at this. I mean, when I say slightly lower, I really mean slightly lower. I mean, we're in a 10 pip range here. On the bottom end, 1777. On the upper end, 1799. I mean, that's really a very tight range for us to be. Now, looking at today's activity, okay, we're really trading at par right now on a 1 hour chart, as you can see. If we look at a 4 hour chart, just to give us perspective, we did trade lower here. Okay, we did break that 1828-ish level. So that's significant because when we look at the daily, okay, that's really a consolidation area right around here. Okay, so the next real support level is 1742. We're not that far off from it. So we may see an actual bounce from this, okay? But I'd like to see first the GBP take us higher because this was the one that retraced, but not by that much, okay? As you can see here, we traded lower to 3769, but again, not that far off of its lows of 37-ish level. Now, markets are consolidating at this area, so I don't expect so much volatility. And if we look at gold, just to give us perspective, I mean, this is a weekly chart. Let's look at a 1 hour chart. Look at that. On a 1 hour chart, we are really in a very tight range since March 19th, which is already longer than a week from where we've been from 1744 down to 1723. So in a $20 range for the price of gold, I'm not saying that there's no area to make money, but just be aware that we're in a tight range. Okay, so you want to play the extremities, buy somewhere in the low 1720-ish area and sell somewhere in the 1740-ish area. Now, as we jump into oil, this is what's been happening. This price of oil surged last week as this vessel, evergreen vessel, got stuck in the Suez Canal. Now, the Suez Canal is a canal that is in the Sinai Peninsula, and in all intents and purposes, it really blocks all kinds of distribution to the EU from China. And this is really very disconcerting. Now, this vessel has gotten wedged across the canal and has really caused havoc. And it seems like it's actually being released, but it could be weeks before things actually get back to normal. So we're seeing the price of oil actually retrace after this vessel got released. So with that said, okay, this is still trading in a range. Okay, nothing really new to us as this has hit 61-ish level, which was a resistance-ish level, and 57.95 is that top level. So we're right really smack in the middle. Nothing really jumping out here. Now, looking at the Dow Jones, we are selling off here from our high of 32,939. If we look at this in pre-market trading, you can see that we sold off over 200 points just this morning. Looking at the NASDAQ, also some sell-off there. However, looking at the stocks, Alcoa still very strong at 32.68 last Friday. So showing some strength here, okay? May find some resistance-ish area and have a sell-off later today. Could be, we might be on lower volume as we enter the lull of this part of the quarter right before next month as we get to quarterly earnings from corporations. So looking at JP Morgan just trading sideways, just $5 off of its all-time highs. Facebook also trading sideways. And as we look at the major companies, tech companies are all trading sideways, 3,037-ish level for Amazon, trading sideways for the longest time here. Now looking at Bitcoin, also trading sideways here at 54,992. Just earlier this morning, we were trading at 55,000 flat. Now, with this said, Okay, I want to highlight the fact that we're still in this range. Okay, now we've been playing this 58,000 to 50,000 range for quite some time. We're smack in the middle of that. Okay, so nothing really jumping out. I would really wait it out. You know, today might be one of those type of days that you just have to wait out to get that clarity before jumping into the trade. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish everybody a great trading day. Thank you.